What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Whenever you watch this video, we're into 2023. And what does a new year bring? Of course, it brings in New Year's resolutions. We have a lot of folks that actually will set out to make some sort of a New Year's resolution, whether it's in your career or in the way your body looks. Lots of people do your New Year's resolutions wrapped around some sort of a weight loss or getting back to the gym or whatever the case may be. And people reflect also on the previous year. What did they accomplish in 2022? And so I wanted to come to you with some ideas and hopefully some encouragement as we embark on this new year of 2023. 2022 is behind us. Nothing we can do about it except reflect. Look back over at a good friend that every year he would write down those things that he wanted to accomplish in that year. He would put it in a sealed envelope and he would hold on to it until the end of that year. And then he would open those envelopes and see exactly what he accomplished, what he fell short on, and those things that he exceeded or that he accomplished. And so goals are something that we all as humans should set, because there's enough study out there, a Harvard study actually, that said those folks that actually set goals, wrote them down, were head and shoulders above where they in their career, in their relationships, all that type of stuff, than the ones that did not. So I know goal setting is something that we get overused a lot. We talk about, we see motivational speakers talk about setting goals. We hear people talk about, you overestimate what you have a goal set for a year, but underestimate what you can do in 5 years, and so on and so forth. And all these things that we hear about. But I wanted to come to you and talk a little bit about that today. And again, hopefully it's not watered down, or it inspires you, to take action in 2023 and those things that you want to set forth and accomplish. Because at the end of the day, guys, if you want to go take a trip to Florida, let's say, you need a map to get there, a GPS. You need something to tell you how to get there. There's many routes to Florida, right? But there's always the best route to get there. And that's what a goal does. A goal kind of says, hey, I want to go to Florida. And then we have to set the map out, the GPS, the guiding system to set out the path in which we're going to get there. And then break it down in chunks, and I've always been taught many years ago, taught that you break things down in chunks. So if you want to make $100,000 a year, for example, then that $100,000 a year represents $833,000 a month, and then you break that down into 4.33 or weekly, exactly what you'd have to make, a little over $2,000 a week. And so let's say, for example, you're selling a widget that you make $100 profit on. Then you would have to sell 20 widgets a week, a little over 20 widgets a week, in order to make that $100,000. See, it's much easier to break down that goal into bite-sized pieces to set it out and accomplish it, versus saying, I just want to make $100,000 and then go, oh my gosh, this is overwhelming. Like, that just seems impossible to do, especially if you've never made $100,000 or you set a goal for $50,000. It doesn't matter what the dollar amount is. I'm just throwing those out as examples. But what are some goals that you can maybe think about this year in 2023? Maybe some career goals, maybe some financial goals, maybe a relationship goal, maybe some health goals, maybe educational goals, self-development. Maybe in 2023 you decide that you want to become self-aware. You want to become aware of where you're at, why you do some of the things that you do, so that you can maybe make some changes and some slight shifts in your life, so that you can have the best version of yourself that you can have. You only need to make really a 1% gain each day. And over that full year, you would have 365% increase in your life. It's not, you don't have to do 100% increase in your life in one day. It's just 1% shift in mindset. It's just 1% shift in the way you approach your career. The 1% shift on how you hustle. 1% shift in how you keep yourself humble. Whatever the case may be, whatever your goals are set out to be. Maybe you have a community goal. Maybe you want to give back to the community. I know that some of the community endeavors that we embarked on in 2022 were exciting, were awesome. We were able to build, with the Zap Pack, we're able to build a small clubhouse for Habitat for Humanity. But I'm not satisfied with that. The group that I'm a part of is not satisfied with that. We're looking forward to doing multiple clubhouses and raising multiple money and opportunity for folks. So we want to We want to be able to encourage you to whatever that goal is, set it, write it down, make it plain that you can read it, rehearse it and go over in your mind, see yourself accomplishing that goal, and then begin to make the plan set out that you need to do in order to accomplish what you're setting out to do. What kind of goals maybe this year that you can set out to do? Maybe it's a health goal, maybe it's an experience goal, maybe you want to travel somewhere, right? Kind of wanted to throw out some ideas, just maybe you want to find a career that you love. Maybe the place that where you're working right now, you don't really enjoy it. Again, it's, maybe you want to find something that you have a passion about, something you get excited and get up on Monday mornings and excited to go to work. Maybe you may set a goal to pay off some debt, maybe student loans. Maybe set out a goal to something as basic as maybe learning how to dance with your partner. Set out a goal to maybe buy your first home. Get a graduate degree, to get some sort of a degree. Learn how to bake. The last handful of weeks, I've been putting my hands to doing some food. Now, I follow recipes and I do some baking for sweets and stuff for the family, but I don't do a lot of regular cooking. I do man the grill from time to time, and I will do some stuff and help my wife around the kitchen. But I started, dabbling in some breakfast casseroles and some different things. Spreading my wings a little bit. It's just, not that I want to become a chef or a cook, but just setting some goals that I want to contribute a little bit more in that area. Maybe even make a meal once a week or once every other week. Because again, it's not something that I've done in my 28, 29 years of marriage. My wife has always cooked and she does a phenomenal job, but I'm sure she would like to have a break from time to time. So setting out those goals, whatever that is. Maybe you want to travel to another country. Maybe you want to learn a foreign language. Maybe you want to learn how to program computers. Whatever that goal is, you want to set yourself out, set that goal, and let 2023 be the best year ever in your life. Show up to be the best version of yourself, but you have to have a plan and you have to have goals. Okay, 2022 is behind us. There's anything we can do about what we've already done, but we can make the shifts and the necessary changes to set those goals that we want to set for. Maybe there were some goals in 2022 that you didn't hit. Now would be the time to renew those goals for 2023. So I hope that's been helpful to you. I hope it's been encouraging to you. I want to encourage you that there's not a goal that you cannot set forth that you can't accomplish. Know that you are awesome and that you have the ability to accomplish anything you set your mind to. You are a very powerful individual. You have the ability to really create any image in your mind of what you want to accomplish, and you can make that happen for yourself. But you have to make a decision. You have to set a goal. You have to lay out a plan, and you have to execute on that plan. So with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a wonderful 2023, a prosperous 2023. And until next time, bye for now.